All right, it is time to do CSS battle. So we need to start a timer. We need to go to CSS battle. And we have, I don't know, some drapes or something. Background, purple. Da da da. I'm gonna actually do position fixed, but not margin 0. I'm gonna do border inline 30 pixels solid, the blue color, margin 50, 20, width 200. Why am I not seeing this? I should see the body. Has no height because I'm position fixed. 100. Okay. Margin needs to be 25. Width needs to be 300, 290, 290. All right. Now we need a paragraph tag. It's going to be border inline 0, border block 30 pixels solid, that color. It needs to exist if we want to see it. There it is. Width, call it 250. It's kind of close. Margin, 0, 20, height 0. That's actually right. And then another paragraph tag. It's going to be background, yellow, border 0, height, I don't know what it is, 50. Can't see it because it doesn't exist. Now it exists. Now we have to find it. Border radius 50%. Outline 1Q solid red. Still don't see it anywhere. Margin 0. 50. It's clear. Background F. Yeah, that's the yellow color. We should see it if it's there, right? Let's say height 150. Nope, still don't see it. Oh, because I'm doing the selector thing again. I have to use plus P. There it is. All right. Width 50. It's not right, but it's something. Okay. Margin, 0. Nope. 20. Needs to be wider. 60. So let's assume it needs to be taller. 60. And then margin 20, 30. That actually looks right, except it's wrong. It's on top. So what we can do is we can say border radius 0, 0, 50%, 50%. Except I don't think I want percent. Maybe I do. Or maybe I just want height to be 30. Yeah, I don't want it to be percent. I want it to be something big. 2-inch, 2-inch. There we go. Then that can be 60 again. Maybe 30. Then we can just push it down. 60. Let's get rid of the outline. Let's box shadow 100 pixels 0, 200 200 pixels 0. That's too far. That's okay. Second one's going to be 180, 90, which means this one's going to be 95. And then we just say, leave that color that took 5 minutes, 20 seconds. That's far too long. But that is a match. Okay. Clearly this is a way to do it. It's not the best way to do it. Instead of saying border inline there, I would just say border 0. But also I'd probably try to rotate that so I don't have to say border block. I don't know. I'm going to pause so I can get my head out of it for a minute. Okay, I paused and stared at the screen for a minute. We're starting over. Background is going to be a conic gradient. It's going to go from purple 75% to blue 0. We're going to have the border inline 30 pixels, solid, blue color. I'm going to change this selector to ampersand. So we're just seeing the HTML. Margin 50, 25. Okay. Now this needs an at. It's going to be at horizontal first. I don't know, 200 pixels to 90. Might be right, but it's going to come back a little bit first. 250, and I think that's going to be 60 pixels. And then we need to scoot it over 20 pixels. So that's right, but we're getting repeat. Let's say space. I can kinda. Do I need to say that? Yeah, so make this transparent. Okay, there's that. Now, the other thing that I don't know if I can accomplish correctly, this worries me a little bit, is the ball. If I force the ball to repeat, which I need it to repeat to have more than one of them, it's going to, so what I'm thinking right now is I make this star selector. I'm going to get repeat. I need this to repeat, but I'm going to get it to repeat again where I don't need it here. So if I make this if I make that star selector and I have an ampersand selector here, and on my ampersand selector, I just say background is this color. And then I can get rid of that. And I can just get this. Don't need that. I can just get this to repeat where I need it in theory. So I'm going to do a radial gradient. Nope, it said conic. And I clicked the tabby thing. Radial gradient. It's going to go from yellow to transparent. It's going to get a 1Q for the aspect ratio. This is going to be, I don't remember what it was, 60 pixels. No, that's much too big. 30 pixels. We're going to force it to repeat horizontally. So we're going to say 0 slash, and this is going to be something like 80 pixels. I think the repeat interval was 95 if I remember. Now we need to move it up. Let's do that with, I don't know what's 30 pixels. That moves it down, minus. It's on top. Yeah, I'm doing this in the wrong order. Okay. We know how to change the order. I'm going to take all of that, put a comma here, then that, and erase the comma. All right, minus 40 pixels. And it's just a little off. It needs like 2 pixels. That actually looks pretty right. It's not a match. 99.9%. 3, 4, 4 looks worse. 3, 2.5. 2.5 pixels. Of course. I wonder if 3Q works. Probably not. 3Q does work. Okay. We're going to unit replace. We're going to get some of these that don't have good units and see if they will work. Oops. Didn't like that one. What about 250 pixels? It's probably behind my head. That's 264Q. Whoops. That's not any of the right numbers. I mean, it's the right numbers, wrong order. It doesn't look like it's going to work. Try 265. That might work. Yep, didn't like 264. Let's try 265. This is going to be about 100Q. Nope, didn't like that. So let's go back. What was it, 250 pixels? Doesn't like that. It's okay with that one. And it's okay with that one. All right. Minify. Submit 188 for today. It's not very good. Not very pleased, but it's what I have for now. If I'm not back, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.